Hey guys, and welcome back to my FIFA 23 Manager Career Mode and Part 3. We've done Part 1 and Part 2. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and check them out. Today I've included a few more games than I have in the previous one because, yeah, I've got a fair way ahead now and I need to start churning out some of these videos because, yeah, as far as me playing the game, I'm a fair way in front now, so time to catch up. If you haven't already and you like this type of content, sports gaming, please remember to hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel to help me out as I start this journey on sports gaming content and a sports gaming channel. So that'd be muchly appreciated. So if you haven't seen the first couple of videos, spoiler alert on some of the results, but we created a Balkan League with the Romanian League. We've traded out a bunch of teams from the Romanian League and put a lot of the rest of the world teams in there. We started out and we lost to Sparta Praha, and then in the last video you would have seen, if you've watched it, that we bounced back with a couple of wins on the trot against some other teams in the league. But moving on to today's video. So we are currently in third on the ladder, and Dynamo Kiev are in the lead, but it's only 3 games in, and things are going to change. We had an offer for Baturina, who scored a couple of goals in the last game from AZ Alkmaar, I think that was, and we declined that because he's a valuable player for us and is right on the fringe of the first team, so we don't want to get rid of him, and there's a lot of development there for him. So he could be a future star. So today we are starting off with our game against Victoria Plzeň, I think it is. And I think they're from the Czech Republic. So time to continue this roll that we're on. A couple of wins. We need to start moving towards the top of the table as we want to make the Champions League next season. So kicking off here, and this is Lubicic moving through the midfield. Orsic is going to go for a run down the wing here and puts the ball into Drimic, who Ivanushets, and straight off the kickoff, Victoria Plzeň haven't even touched the ball, and it's 1-0 Dinamo Zagreb. Ivanushets with the goal, beautifully worked down the wing. That is becoming our trademark. The way we've overloaded everything in the attack, and we got those wingers out there, and we're keeping it going. The roll is continuing. Nicely put straight across the face of the keeper and to the opposite side of the net. 15th minute now, and this is Plzeň on the attack, and shot goes over the bar. We are, if you have seen the first videos, we are a little bit shaky in defense, and I've been working on that. This is Tolic now, 20th minute, ball across, and it is cleared by the Plzeň defense. 25th minute now, and Orsic, ball in, and hits the post. There was a bit of an audacious shot there from the angle, and this is Ivanushets on the break. And it's his second goal of the game, 2-0. And he crawls like a bear. There's some weird celebrations in this game. You can select them. And I think I was just experimenting to see what was up with those. And yeah, there's some really weird ones. So we're 2-0 up and looking good. He's got a bit of the shirt there. Defender. And goalkeeper going in a completely wrong direction. Second half now, and this is the 53rd minute, and ball played into Lubicic, ball across, Petkovic, 3-0, and we are starting to show what we can do in this league. I'm assuming this team, I'm familiar with this team that we're playing, but I don't think they're one of the stronger ones. So, as I said in the previous video, that there is probably a vast or pretty big gap between how good some of the teams are in this division, but it's obviously going to be a lot better than the Romanian teams that were there. So 73rd minute, and Plazhin trying to have a go here, and it's turned away by Livakovic. And from the corner here, good head in, but straight to the keeper as we play it out. And Livakovic going for a run. What's he doing? Gives the ball up, and oh, this is a goal. Off the line, he shot it straight at the defender. And how has that not resulted in a goal? That's J-Trilla, I think, who's just neatly volleyed that straight over the bar. Don't be pumping your fist, Livakovic. That was your stuff up. And that's the game. 3-0, Dinamo Zagreb. We roll on towards the top of the table. A comfortable victory. 2 goals from Ivanušec and the goal from Petkovic. Ivanušec in great form at the moment. He's, I think that's his 4th goal in 2 games. So, definitely a gem in our squad and doing very well. So, final score, Victoria Plzeň 0, Dinamo Zagreb 3. So that win moves us to the top of the table, equal with Slavia Praha and Dinamo Kiev. And let's see what we can do in our next game. We're going to go straight into it. I'm going to move through these. We've got about 4 or 5 games in this video. And we're up against Shakhtar from Ukraine. So this should be a bit more of a challenge, you would think. 5th minute here. And straight away, shot deflected, but it's not cleared. And it's Drmic. Ball played back. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Oršić. Oršić with the goal. Ball was played back in. And, oh, keeper could have done better there. And we are in the lead again. This is Drmic now. Drmic. And just wide of the bar. Wide of the keeper. No real threat there. Bit of a side foot shot. No bend on it. Always going wide. 18th minute now, and this is Petkovic to Ivanušec, who sprays it. A gimme, really, all on his own, and just past the post. 23rd minute now, and it's Ivanušec, and saved by the keeper. So, peppering the goals we are at the moment. Really making the keeper have to work. And this is Shakhtar on the attack. Tackle ineffective. Ball back in. Volley. Livakovic makes the save brilliantly. And that easily could have been 1-1. Straight at him though. Shakhtar in attack again. And this is a very tame little shot there. Picked up by Livakovic and played out. And Dinamo Zagreb, we are on the counter-attack here. This is Petkovic. Petkovic! And in off the post! 2-0. Right on half-time. Home fans loving it. And Dinamo Zagreb now in a commanding position. They've had all the attack, and probably rightly so. The second goal is deserved and was coming. Tolic now. Petkovic back on the ball to Ademi. Ademi plays it back to Petkovic. Drmic is in the middle, and it's a tap in for Drmic. 3-0 Dinamo Zagreb in the 70th minute. And that's pretty much all she wrote. If we're going by the flow of the game. And here we are in the 90th minute now. And it's Shakhtar on the attack. Bad slide tackle by Sanchez. And nice little ball played back in the middle. And oh, what a volley. What a volley from Coyote. It's all too late, but brilliant little goal there. And well worked by Shakhtar. Unfortunately, all a little bit too late because it is 3-1. But nice little volley across the face of the goal, and Livakovic has been beaten. Beautiful little side footer. Awesome. And that's it. Full time. And another win on the board for Dinamo Zagreb. Home fans happy, and they continue their run, or we continue our run. I think that's 4 on the trot now. After our first round loss, I felt that that was a team that we would struggle with, but we walked all over them in the end, and quite a convincing victory again. Dinamo Zagreb 3, Shakhtar Donetsk 1. So we are now clear on top of the table. Dynamo Kiev had a draw, so now we are 2 points clear. And Orsic, there was a transfer offer for him, and we're going to decline that from Ajax because he's one of our key players, so we're not going to get rid of him. We want to hold on to him for next season when we're going to go play Champions League, hopefully. Marko Tolic, there was an offer for him as well from Feyenoord, and we rejected that as well because he is also a key player for us. Now, I just wanted to highlight that we're winning some games here, and we've been winning them a bit comfortably. And like I said, at the beginning of this series, I haven't played this for a while, and I need to get my bearings again. We are playing it on the setting that FIFA suggested, and I think that after this season, we will assess where we're at. If I'm just blowing teams away every single game, then yeah, we're going to up the difficulty. But for now, just going to use this season as a sighter. And at the end of the season, we'll assess whether we need to knock it up, because we haven't come up against any like strong opponents yet. That they all exist in other leagues. But anyway, next game, HJK Helsinki. We are playing the Finnish team, and they're a non-Balkan team, but I've put them in this league. And this is Orsic to Drimic, and it's cleared off the line from Helsinki. 34th minute now, and this is Drimic making a run down the side, plays the ball into Orsic. Orsic has a crack, and it's pushed aside by the Helsinki keeper. Corner kick now. Ball not cleared. Still playing inside. Ivanushets had an opportunity. It falls back to Ivanushets again. And another save required from the Helsinki keeper as we start our pepper job that we've kind of been doing in the last few games. So another corner here. Orsic to take the corner. And the ball in. Ball still in dispute. Played back in again from Orsic. And a bit of a fumble from the keeper, or fumble from the defender. And the tangle of legs. And that ball is out for another corner. Could have easily gone through his legs there for a goal. But alas, it's still 0-0. Second half now, and this is Petkovic. Gave the ball up, but then got it back. And the ball not cleared from Helsinki. This is Ivanushets. And it's saved again. Helsinki keeper's having an absolute blinder. He's parrying everything away. Now Helsinki go forward here. Hole on the defense. And very, very lame shot. Easy for Livakovic. This is Sanchez now. Plays it down to Tolic. Tolic puts the ball inside. And, oh, it's stolen by Ivanushets. Played in and cleared away again from the Helsinki defense. Oh, nice little ball through here. Pekovic. And it's 1-0 in the 83rd, 84th minute. And that's his second goal in just as many games. And the game was in dispute, and now we've just stuck our noses ahead. 88th minute. Oh, another little break here. Vanushets. Back to Petkovic. 2 goals for Petkovic. 2 goals for Dinamo Zagreb. And another win is about to be chalked up as we've broken Helsinki's back and taken command of this game. And that should be just about it for this one, as we win another one. Our 5th game on the trot. Comfortable, not so much. There were opportunities there for Helsinki, and it only really came right at the end where we got those couple of goals and got the result. So good to see that even when we're struggling, that we can pull it out and we can get the win when the game is in dispute. HJK Helsinki 0, Dinamo Zagreb 2. So we had an offer from Galatasaray for Manalo, one of our squad players. He's not on the bench or in the first team, and I thought with him being around 24 that we would go loan option to buy, and we would agree to that. So he's off to Galatasaray. The transfer window is coming to a close, so we're trying to sneak a few players here. Busio, this guy at Valencia or something. We undervalued our bid. It was like so low that they weren't even interested in talking to us anymore. This Save-Out from Red Bull Salzburg, another centre midfielder, I think it was. We offered 7 million and they were not even interested in talking to us after that. So we need to scout these players. That's why we didn't know how good he was. Now, this guy was off the free agency, Carlos Rodriguez, this center attacker, and that's what we need. We need center attackers because we're playing this high octane offense. A lot of attackers, a lot of center attackers, and we did the deal. He was keen to join us, and we got him at a pretty respectable price, and that's why we got the A. Excellent deal. It's always the way when you get these free agents. They're pretty keen to sign for you. So 76, pretty much one of the best players now on our team. So that's great. We're going to put him over there as a right winger. He's got a lot of pace. So perfect for us and what we're trying to do. Also went in and just tried to scout out a goalkeeper, Marco Calvo. This guy was a free agent as well. Absolute steal, I think, for how much we have to pay him and his rating, because he's not far off Livakovic. So he's younger, so he could be the next goalkeeper for us, depending on how long we want to keep Livakovic. So Livakovic is about 80, 81, and this guy's 76. So brilliant little trade there for us. So got a couple of really good goalkeepers now. And this is our dude leaving. Was it Manalo on his loan deal? I like these little cutscenes. Looks pretty despondent about leaving. But hey, you're going to get some game time, dude. Where you going? So, you could be back. Just stick it out. 2 years. Let him develop. He'll come back around 26. See what happens. Hopefully they don't want to... he doesn't agree to just stay there. But... I think that's good move for us as well, and we're only paying 30% of his salary. Anyway, on to the next game, and we are up against Dynamo Kiev. Now they're second on the table, so this is a top of the table clash this early in the season, and already in the 5th minute we've broken through, and it's a goal straight away, straight off the kickoff. Ivanushets again. He is having a blinder of a season so far. And we've given up the ball in defense here. This is a 16th minute and brilliant save by Livakovic. Just kicking it straight at him, basically. Any other side, and they would have got a goal there. And this is me sucking at my defense, diving in, and luckily, right at the end there, making that critical tackle. I know I need to work on it. And it gets better. You know, I'm a fair way in front, and my defending gets a lot better. And I have only 3 defenders, so anytime we get countered, we are exposing ourselves, and that may not work against some of the better clubs. Some substitutions here, and Ivanushets came off. Misic comes on, and corner here for Dynamo Kiev. That's headed away by our defender, Špikic. And nice little turn there. And we haven't dealt with it. And now we have. And then it's stolen. Misic coughs up the ball. And off the bar from Dynamo Kiev. Almost equalizing. And here comes the counter-attack. And this is Drmić. Drmić. Beautifully finished by Drmić. And it's 2-0. With 9 minutes to go in regular time. And that is the advantage of having such a potent offense and having it stacked the way we do. Is when we do break from defense, we've just got so many options up front. And it's on display again with a lovely strike from Drmić. And we're walking on to our 6th win in a row, potentially. And walking through our defense again. Yeah, a little bit better. Jockeyed him, didn't dive in. And he had to shoot from a bit of a distance. And that is it. An away win in Kiev. And that was the top of the table clash. So, pretty happy with that. That shows that we are probably the team to beat now with the run that we're on and the gap that we're putting between ourselves and the rest of the league. Drmić with that late goal, and also was it Ivanushets who got the first goal? I think it was. Yep. Dynamo Kiev 0, Dynamo Zagreb 2. So as you can see, we've now put ourselves 5 points clear of everyone else. And we got another offer. Ademi, our captain, they want a piece of that Slavia Praha in our own league. And we're going to reject that straight out. You can't have our captain. Got some interest in another player from Cologne. I don't know which team that is. It's not Cologne from Germany. Goyak is who they're after on a transfer. He's also one of those players that's not in the first side. He's kind of just sitting there in limited rotation. And we're gonna ask some money. They asked 1.6 for him. I put it up to 2 mil. They weren't happy with that. And I just said, just have him. Because we got players coming through. We're buying up players. We got youth development players. And we need to make space. And he's just not going to get any game time. So we're moving him on to some team called Cologne. I don't know where they are. Final game for this video, and it's Panathinaikos, the Greek team, Greek juggernauts. And we are playing at home and defending badly again. And they're just pretty audacious shot. But yeah, they were just really hammering us in here, as you can see again. And Livakovic with a great save. Charged that one down very well as we try to go into attack here and counter. And it's Drmić here. Outside. He's got no support in the middle. They're trying to get in there. He's run a long way. And it's defended off the line. The keeper tries to play it feet and almost gives it straight up. And we could have just tapped that in if we'd got that. This is Ivanushets now. And just past the post as the keeper came out and closed that down. This was a much more difficult game than the others. So there are teams there that can challenge us. And as we see again, Panathinaikos, they're on the attack, and wow, that just must have gone past the bar. From the goal kick, Livakovic playing it out to feet. Long pass there up to Orsic, who gives it to Drimic. Drimic now straight through a bunch of players. That's Artuna, and Artuna to Petkovic, who just taps it in the 85th minute. Seemed like Panathinaikos, who had all the ascendancy throughout the game, were going to get a result here. And right at the end, we still won. And Petkovic adds to his tally for the season. And Dinamo Zagreb looking to go on 7 wins in a row. This is Orsic now with a beautiful run. Turns inside and turned away by the keeper. He's made some really good runs this season coming in from the wing. Just needed to be a little bit wider. We're well into stoppage time now. Already 4 minutes of the 2 minutes that was said to be had being played. This should be it. The corner, headed away. Game still going, and that's it. Full time. That was a tight one. Could have gone either way. They had a lot of opportunities, Panathinaikos, and kind of lucky to get away with that one, actually. You know, they really challenged us, put a lot of shots on goal, and fortunately, in the end, we had one of our trademark counterattacks and slotted one home with only 5 minutes to spare. Dinamo Zagreb 1, Panathinaikos 0. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. And I think I need to do a few like this where there's a lot of games in one video, because yeah, just to give you an idea, I'm at the end of the first season and we're now looking to move into the next season. So I need to get onto this, and that's why I'm sort of trying to chunk a lot of these together. If you did like the video, guys, remember to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel if you like sports gaming content. Coming up in the next video, we got a cup match against Panathinaikos. We're going to play them in the next game in a cup match. So stay tuned for that. But for now, it's goodbye. And thanks for watching. Until next time.